All right, I just wanted to download LM Studio and see if I can get the GPT OSS going. So I'm just gonna say I'm a user. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna download the 20 model. The 120 is obviously a lot bigger. And so for most folks, maybe if you have, I don't know, 16 gig memory or something, you're going to want to go for the smaller one, especially for open source deployments. You want to start small, make sure that you have the right hardware for it, make sure that you understand the process. They're also faster to download, faster to get installed, faster to kind of test. So you want to first make sure that you have all the right motions done, and then you can always get more models, get bigger models. But let's see how long this takes. Awesome, let's start a new chat. A couple things to call out for folks that are new to deploying open source models. Number one, this does not access the cloud. The reason that I have deployed an open source model locally on my laptop, local means it is running on device. So all of the compute is captured inside my laptop. I can literally be off the internet and still be able to access this model. The second is performance-wise on this model, this specific one, so GPT OSS 20B. It is on par with O3 Mini from OpenAI. So we're gonna get some nice outputs from it, hopefully. We'll be able to test it. And third, this system, this model, requires working off of hardware that has at least 16 gigabytes of memory. I am right now working off of a Mac with an M4 Max chip. It is a very powerful thing so that I can run local AI models, but it is much more that I need for this. I have 36, you need 16. That being said, I know folks who have 16 and still had some problems getting it going, where they had an M2 chip. If you don't know what Mac chip you have, just go to the very top left of your screen. You'll see the Apple logo. Click that, click About This Mac, and then you'll get a little pop-up and just look at the second line that says memory, and if that number is 16 or higher, you should be good. So I can come in here and I can ask, tell me how to make my home prettier. And it is going to answer that entire question, but all of the processing is happening on my computer. Now, there are a lot of reasons why open source models really do help the ecosystem. I want to call out three. This is specifically for non-engineers, and these are specifically going to be for people who are just deploying open models and they're not tweaking anything. They're not hyper customizing. They're not fine tuning anything. They're just taking the open source model and putting it on their device, probably their laptop. So, couple benefits here. Number one, accessibility. The fact that every single person can grab this. It's great that a lot of these AI tools are free, but maybe you don't want to work off of one of those platforms. So grabbing one of those models and all of the compute is happening on your computer after you download the model and download this tool and everything. Second thing, very, very related to that, is privacy, data privacy and control. If everything is happening on your laptop and things are not going out into the cloud and coming back, that means that you can presumably ask more private questions, right? You could ask personal medical questions because you're not as worried that the data is going to go somewhere. Now, there's still always going to be a security and safety risk where someone could be looking over your shoulder if you're in a coffee shop, or someone could be viewing you from outside the street if you live in a city, or people could steal your laptop, right? You always want to think about new safety concerns, though they might be lower than a public-facing tool. Every single thing has its trade-offs. There are a lot of cloud tools that I use and feel perfectly safe in. The third is for folks who don't feel great about AI usage because of maybe like water or electricity usage. There are a lot of stats out there of companies trying to claim how much or how little these models and asking questions and getting output back are actually consuming. But for folks that have that concern, whether or not you trust that data, if you're really truly trying to reduce that footprint, running a local model on your laptop is one of the best things you can do. It means that you're still getting to enjoy the benefits of AI, you're still getting to upskill yourself, you're still staying competitive in the job market, but you're able to do it from a more sustainable angle. So yes, your laptop itself is still going to be using electricity, but because you're not calling things into the cloud, you're not as like intertwined with data center energy usage or water usage, water for cooling. So those are a couple things. I love this example. Again, this is LM Studio. You just go to LM Studio, you can download it. I downloaded the Mac version. The download took minutes. I moved it into an application on my computer. I opened the application. You saw everything from that point forward. You can click, that super beginner user. It'll prompt you whether you want to download that 20B model. I downloaded it. That whole process probably took 2 or 3 minutes, and then we were able to cruise from there. So I hope you guys give this a go, especially if you're looking to try out one of these open source models. Again, the tool is LM Studio, and this specific model is the brand new GPT OSS 20B. Thanks, guys.